Hey guys, it's Isabelle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be taking a dive in the YouTube challenge videos that I've been seeing going around YouTube lately. And this one actually caught my eye and it looks really fun to do, and I decided, well, why not try it out for myself? So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge. So I have seen two different versions of this challenge here on YouTube. I've seen one by Manny MUA, and then the other one I have seen done by Nikki Tutorials, which I think she was the originator of this challenge. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing the Manny MUA version. But later on I am going to be doing the Nikki Tutorials version. So in Nikki's version, she Google searched her first initial, her last initial with the word look after it, and then she went to the image search box and she chose that first image, and then she recreated a makeup look off of that. And although I really do want to do that, for today's video, I figured I would do Manny MUA's version. So for his version, he Google searched each individual product that he will use during his makeup routine and used whatever the first one, or about one of the first ones that came up was. So I'm going to switch over into screen recording mode on my Mac, and we are going to do the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge for you guys. So sorry if I'm looking down or out, my mirror is here and my computer. My laptop is in my hand. Well, it's in my lap. Haha, get it. Alright, so first thing is face primer. And my space bar is annoying. And then I hit shopping. So the first thing that comes up is this Benefit Cosmetics Professional Primer. And this is what it looks like. Now I have two of these. I have the small one and the big one. And that just went onto my option key. And honestly, I haven't used this primer in a hot minute, so I don't really know how much is gonna actually come out. Oh god, that might be it. I don't know if that little puddle's done or not. So I'm gonna take that, apply it all over. And my nose is really dry right now. I don't really know why. I don't really apply it to my forehead because I have bangs. We've gone over this here on this channel before. And then I'm just going to close it like so. Then I'm just going to take my beauty blender and kind of just stamp it in. It gets nice and all into my pores. So the next step in my makeup routine is foundation. And for foundation, they suggest the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation, and this is what it looks like. I don't have the cap on it right now. And I am shade 150 in the Pro Filter Foundation. And also, again, it's been a hot minute since I used this foundation. So what I like to do is kind of just pump it onto my brush and put it on. Oh, I forgot that I don't like the smell of this foundation. And I've also actually I've switched my foundation. This is not the foundation I really pick up for anymore. I have switched back to using my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. That is my tried and true foundation. And my OG. I also love the Hourglass foundation, but I feel like recently when I've been using it, it's been making me look oily and crusty and dusty, and I'm not here for that kind of look. I don't like this foundation because it sets way too fast. And I'm not here for that. I need time to work with my foundation. And this, you really have to work really fast. Sorry, I got interrupted by a phone call. And of course I'm filming on my phone right now, so let's stop filming for a second. I'm gonna take my damp beauty blender and I'm just gonna pat it back into my skin to assure some maximum coverage. I'm also going to take a little bit and put it on my beauty blender and kind of put it in my problem areas to get a little bit more full coverage, because nobody wants to be looking at that. And then again, I'm going to take it back on my brush and I'm just going to blend it down my neck, because this foundation oxidizes real quick. That's another reason why I stopped using this foundation, because it gets way too yellow on me. It's kind of a pain in my butt. So the next thing on my list to look up is concealer. And Google is recommending the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Must know me so well. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. It looks really old and dusty and busty right now. So that's because I had it for too long. And I'm just starting to run out now. So I haven't really had the need to buy a new one. Now for this, I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and blend it out. Now I'm going to see what it recommends for setting powder. Here's where we're going to run into our first problem, is that it might recommend things that I don't own. So I'm going to see what comes up first. So the first thing that comes up first is the Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder. That's only sold at Ulta. I don't have that. And the second and third thing is the Coty Airspun powder, which I also don't have. And the fourth thing is a Sacha Buttercup powder. Don't have that. And then the fifth thing is the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. Also don't have that. So sixth is the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. Now I do own this, but I ran out, so technically I don't have it anymore. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is that the only setting powder that I have is the Kat Von D Lock-It Foundation Setting Powder. I'll go ahead and bake my under eyes with this. I put it in here, get some in the back of my beauty blender, and just pat it under my eye. Now this makes it easier for if you're doing eyeshadow after your foundation, because then you could just wipe it away with a big fluffy brush, which is what I plan on doing. So I'm also curious to see what they suggest for eyeshadow primer. So that'll be next. Yay! They must know me so well. So the first thing that pops up is the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Anti-Crease Primer. And look at that, ladies and gents, that is exactly what I have. This is my favorite primer. I do love this eyeshadow primer lots. See, I almost was gonna skip out on this because I thought it was gonna suggest something totally different, but it actually says it's rated #1 in eye primer. Now I'm gonna look up eyeshadow palette. So the first thing that comes up is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. Don't have that, don't really want that, and don't feel the need to have that. So the second one is the Morphe 35O palette. This is the rainbow palette. Also don't have that, and don't really, I'm not gonna get it now, but I will get it later on down the line. So the third thing that it suggests is the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette, and I do have that. So that is what I'm going to be using for my eyeshadow look today. So I've actually been wanting to use this palette for a while now to create a look, and I guess this is my time because it's calling to me. So first off, I'm just gonna, if I could find my MAC brush, that would be fantastic. Oh, there it is. So first off, I'm just gonna start with this shade right here. This is called it's called Enlight. This shade right here as my kind of just like my setting color. I really just want to set that eyeshadow primer. So the next color that I really want to use and kind of just transition it into my crease is this yellow right here. This is called Creamsicle. And I've been like really envisioning doing a look with this yellow and this blue shade for like a hot minute now. So I think that's what I'm gonna do today and kind of just go with it and see where it takes me. So on my MAC, I think this is, yeah, on my MAC 224 brush, I am going to take it and I'm just gonna go back and forth in my crease with that Creamsicle shade. I don't really do like yellows on my eyes a lot, but I've been like really thinking about doing a look with this color for so long. So I'm kind of glad that Google recommended this eyeshadow palette to me. Because I really haven't been like in the mood to just get up and do these like crazy eyeshadow looks. But I'm kind of... So, hold on. Now that I'm talking about it, this eyeshadow palette does have fallout. So I'm going to like tap it in there. I don't know if you can like really tell, but you can kind of see it on the brush. So, I mean, that really, I don't really get like bothered by that, but I know like a lot of people do. Like with the Subculture palette, which I have. I think I've only used that palette like once, to be honest with you. So now that that yellow is on, I kind of want to dip into this dark brown shade down here. This is called Chip. And I'm going to take that on. So I'm going to take that dark shade Chip on a Morphe M441 brush, and I'm gonna kind of just tap that into like the outer crease and kind of let it do its own thing. So you can see it's lightly building it up down there, and I'm not going back and forth with those windshield wiper motions. I'm simply just tapping it on, and I'm using like the lightest pressure I possibly can. Oh wow, that's actually like really pretty. I don't know how it's transferring on camera, but I really like it. So next, I'm going to go in with this blue shade right here. This is called Twerk. Now I'm gonna take it on a like flat packing brush, just like this, and I'm gonna put it on my lid. I don't really know how this is gonna turn out. Kind of like always scared when it comes to playing with these colors, but we'll see. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna take it on my finger. This shade is like really hard to work with, and I'm slowly figuring that out from using it now. I don't know why this is like not, look how much I have on my finger, and it's like not coming off on my eye. I don't understand. Alright, what if I went in with my e.l.f. brush? So this is like, it's like a dense like stippling brush almost. What is happening here? It's like not even showing up on my brush. I understand why this shadow is like so difficult to work with. If you have the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, leave a comment below letting me know if your blue shade is this difficult to work with, because I truly like don't understand why this is like not budging at all. I don't understand why this just doesn't want to work with me. I mean, I have plenty of other blues that I could use, but I really had like this one. Alright, so now that I'm kind of done with that palette, I'm going to go back to my Google search, and I'm going to look up eyeliner. So let's see what Google suggests for eyeliner. And I have a feeling that mine isn't going to come up. So the first suggestion is the Lottie London Starry Eye Stamp Liner Duo. Don't have that. Second one is Revlon Color Stay Eyeliner Pencil. Also don't have that. The third one is the NYX Professional Makeup Matte Liquid Liner. Don't have that. I don't have any of these that are popping up on here, so I'm just going to use the one that I do have. And the one that I do have is the Schwing liner from The Balm. And I really do like this liner, so hopefully that saves this look. So let's see what Google suggests for mascara. And the first thing it suggests is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara in black. Now, I do have this mascara, but I have the purple mascara in it, so obviously I'm not going to use that. The second one it suggests is the Essence mascara by Lash Princess. Don't have that. I don't have any of these that are on here. A lot of Too Faced L'Oreal. Nope. So the mascara that I do have is the Pure Fully Charged mascara, and this is what the wand looks like. I love this mascara. This is actually becoming my new tried and true mascara because I think I'm allergic to the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes mascara, which saddens me, but what are you gonna do? Well, that's not cool. I just got blinded by mascara. Ow, that's burning my eyeball. Alright, so for my bottom liner, which I never do, I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D and Billie Joe Armstrong collaboration in their basket case liner. And I'm just gonna like take it ever so slightly on my waterline, rub it against my bottom lashes, just to like smear them together. I don't like to take my bottom liner all the way in, but I guess that's where this look is going. Next would be my contour, so I'm gonna see what it looks, what it suggests for bronzer. And that is the Benefit Cosmetics Hoola Matte Bronzer, and I do have that. This is mini, and oh look, this is a brand new one. Ah. And this is what it looks like on the inside. So I'm going to take my like slanted brush right here, dip into that. Now I know it's not gonna recommend what I'm gonna use for blush today, but I'm just gonna look up anyways. So for blush, it recommends the Milani Blush Baked Powder. I don't have that. I know you guys know I'm not like a blush girl, so surprise, surprise, I'm gonna use my Nikkie Tutorials blush in I Will Always Love You, and I'm not gonna really put a lot on because I don't really want to put a lot on. Well, next and almost last would be highlighter. And the first one it's recommending is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amorisi highlighter. Next is the Kilowatt highlighter, which I didn't bring inside with me. So the third one on here that I see is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector highlight in Opal. And I do have that, although my shade is Moonstone. But I'm gonna take that on my fluffy brush. This is the shade. And just... So last but not least is lipstick. Now I'm gonna see what it recommends for lipstick. The first thing that comes up is the BH Cosmetics BH Liquid Lipstick in Long Wearing Matte Lipstick. I don't have that. The second one is the Clinique Long Lasting Lipstick, and I also don't have that. And the third one that recommends is the KKW Cream Liquid Lipstick by Kylie Cosmetics, and would you look at that? I do have that, and there are 4 different shades in here. 4 different shades in here. So I think I'm just gonna lean more towards this one, which is called Kimberly. This is more of the, this is like the nudiest out of all of them because I feel like nude is gonna look best with this look. So I'm just gonna put this on. I'm actually glad that Google recommended this one because I never use these lipsticks and I love them so much. I just never reach for them. So this is the final and complete look using everything that Google recommended for me. I don't really love it. I'm not mad at it, but this blue, I was so excited and looking forward to using that blue color, and it like really just, it let me down. It definitely let me down. So I want to hear your thoughts on this challenge and also that palette specifically, because I want to know if any of you have had any problems using that color blue, or if it's just me. I really don't know, but I'm not like terribly mad at it. Maybe I'll do it again and see what else I can come up with. But yeah, guys, that was the Google Picks My Makeup Challenge video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. It was a pain in the butt to create, I'm not gonna lie to you. But I had fun filming it. I hope you had fun watching it. If you are not already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. That way you get notified every single time I upload. And be sure to follow me on all my socials. They are right here for you in the end screen, or they are down below in the description box. But until then, I will see you in the next one, guys. Mwah. Bye. I have about had it with today. Okay? It's just, I can't be doing this anymore. I'm losing my goddamn mind. I just feel like this makeup video is turning to shit. Because I don't have the time to be wasting doing this right now. Back to my dramatic meltdown. That wasn't fun. This makeup video has just turned into a shit show. I apologize. I guess this is what happens when you try to film videos when you're in a rush.